Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, hey. How are you? We're so excited, and I just would love to do a check-in. Let's do a little check-in. Where are you? Okay. All right, so where are you joining from? Go ahead, type in the chat box. Where are you connecting from? So if you're here in the Philippines, from home, Pampanga, Philippines, Bulacan, I know some of you, wow, Pampanga, Cavite, Bangkok, Thailand. Oh my God. It's just so fast. So a lot of us are connecting from all over the Philippines. So beautiful to be here. And some of us are even connecting from different parts of the world. Yay. So thank you so much, for joining us. I know some of you, if not most, I believe, most of you, it's your first time to connect with me. I think 90% of you, it's your first time. Can you go ahead and do a heart react if it's your first time to join our webinar? My webinar. Okay. Oh, I see lots of hearts. Awesome. Okay. Now what I promise, you're gonna enjoy this. I promise it's gonna be magic. But just like any magic, I need you to low volume. Okay. Can others check if it's low volume from your end as well? Or the audio is correct? We can hear clearly. Okay. Thank you, Chris. Um, perhaps, it's from your end. So you can, perhaps use a headset so you can hear me better. Really I suggest three things. So the first one is, okay. So the first one is go ahead, find your quiet place. Okay. Number two is go ahead, let's do a water cheers. I'm sorry, a drink cheers. Grab your favorite drink. So I'll give you 1 minute, perhaps, if you still don't have your drink with you. Can you go ahead and show me? And I invite you also to open your cameras. It's really a different energy if we can see one another. Okay, so cheers. Okay, so what drink are you having now? Okay, what drink are you having? I'm having lemon water. How about you? What's your favorite drink? Water too. Okay, awesome. Water too. Milo, water, coffee, matcha latte. Wow. Water, coffee. All right. So with that, those are the three things. I would love to invite you to come here, right now. We will be together for a little over 60 minutes at most, or a little over 60 minutes. Now, I know some of you may be tempted, to open some tabs or to use other gadgets while you are here in this webinar. But in order for you to experience the magic that I am promising you, you know, I want you to invest and I want you to show up to yourself and just be right now. Close other tabs, close other, gadgets that you may have. You know what? I bet you will enjoy this. Okay? All right. So without further ado, um another check-in. Yeah, let's do another check-in. May I know red wine? Cheers, Surendra. Hi, Surendra. Awesome to have you here. Okay, so with that, what is your field? Is it psychology? Can you type in what is your field just to, set grounding on the pace? Be a psychology, psych, counselor. Hi, Ma'am Annalyn. Psych. All right. Guidance counselor, counseling psychologist, psychometrician. So most of us are mental health practitioners. We have businessman, okay? Right? Counselor, psychology. Now, why are you here? Why did you register? Why are you attending with this webinar? What it is that, you want to have? Like after 1 hour of our session, what it is that you'd like to have. Okay? Gustong huminga. I need wellness as well. So you're a counselor, you also need counseling. You also need wellness to help in my mission, gain new learning. Okay, enlightenment, self-awareness. Okay, learn new techniques. Okay. All right. So last question before we dive into new ideas, strategy. I need new knowledge, clarity. Okay, great. Now, hi, Ma'am Shirley. Okay, so now I would love to invite you to, at the rate of, is it rate? Yeah, at the range of 1 to 10. How well, how well are you well equipped with your practices as a mental health practitioner? Okay, 1 to 10, 10, like, I'm so good. I can really manage my mental health. One, as in nada, like, I cannot navigate my mental health right now, like, totally. Hey, wow. So I see a lot of, 4 to 7, right? Around 4 to 7. Wow, 56. Maybe just a typo. 5, 6. Okay, around 5, 6. Average. Okay. So 8. Okay. So now, with that, by the end of our webinar, I hope we will be able to increase that. So please go ahead and take note of, your um starting point. And then later on, by the end of our webinar, I will be asking you again, like, how was your experience? Did it increase? Okay, so let's say, for example, your score is 4. After this webinar, well, with the hopes, it's gonna be 10. And let's see, how are you after this webinar? Okay? Yeah, hey, who's excited to learn? Can it's my birthday couple of days ago. Yeah, and I'm so happy to spend this birthday month with you. Okay, so without further ado, wow, let's start. Okay. Second time attending about mental health topic with me, Michelle. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the greetings. Okay. So welcome. I would love to officially welcome you to Advanced Practices of Mental Health Practitioners. If you have any question, Christine and Angeline will take note of that, and we will answer that later on during the open forum question. Okay? So before we start, let's open our webinar with a prayer. Let us all remember that we're in the most holy presence of the Lord. Dear Lord, we thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for the gift of breath. We thank you for joining us all together to witness how you love us unconditionally. Dear Lord, may you remind us and may we rediscover and may we remember how worthy we are, how loved we are, and how filled we are with your unconditional love. And everything that we do, allow us to do it all according to your word, to your purpose, and to your unconditional love. Everything that we do, we raise them all up in your name. Amen. Okay. So to give you an overview, allow me to introduce myself. I know some of you, if not a lot of you, it's really my first time. It's your first time to connect with me. May I see some thumbs up if it's your first time to meet me, to come across, or to join our webinar. Thumbs up if it's your first time. My first time. Okay. Right. So a lot of you, it's really your first time. Okay. So allow me to introduce a little bit about myself. So I'm Dr. Beverly Fernandez. I have a PhD in counseling and I specialize in helping working professionals, entrepreneurs achieve breakthroughs through Wellness Solutions Program. So Wellness Solutions Program is a holistic approach to workplace well-being. I have an experience of over a decade of working with professionals and even corporates and even companies. So here are some of the companies, local companies and international companies that I work with, where I provide wellness solutions with their employees and with the business. Okay. And I also work with different counselors and conducted mindfulness for the Summer Counselor Conference last year. Okay. So with that, it's really my passion to, for the past 12 years, as a counselor, I've really learned, I tried, I had a lot of certifications. I tried learning a lot of different modalities. And with that, I always see that there's something lacking with the counseling approach, especially for those practitioners here in the Philippines. And with that challenge, as a counselor practitioner, our challenge is for us to what? To create. Okay, so that's our challenge, especially for those Filipino mental health practitioners. We are always borrowing Western concepts. And these Western concepts are mostly not applicable in our Filipino culture. Now, Filipinos are very well known with our faith. Okay? So in my counseling approach, what I use when I work with businesses, when I work with professionals, when I work with entrepreneurs, what I use in my approach is, can you make a guess? Starts with S.
Spiritual. Spiritual.
Okay, correct. Okay. So my counseling approach is spirituality. Okay. Okay. Now, in order for you, if you're a mental health practitioner, in order for you to work with a client, the very first thing that needs to happen is awareness. The reason why we are having these mental health conditions, let's say you have this kind of, let's say, depression or anxiety or whatnot. By the way, when I talk about depression and anxiety, I'm not talking about the clinical depression. I'm not talking about how do you call this? I'm not talking about the general anxiety disorder. Okay? Know that as a counselor, we do not diagnose. Okay? We recognize that the person is experiencing a normal reaction to an abnormal situation. Okay? So for clinical, that's the job of psychologists, psychiatrists. Okay. Now, as counselors, in the Philippines, there's around 10 to 11% Filipino who are diagnosed with mental health disorders. 10 to 11%. Okay. Now, if you're a mental health counselor, your job, what's your job? Your job is to take care of the 90%. Okay? That's our mandate. That's our profession. Now, let's go back to the very first basis. The very basis of wellness, the very basis of advanced practitioner as a mental health practitioner is this one, awareness. Awareness is the first step. Awareness is key. Okay? Do you agree that awareness is key? So the reason why we're not
Yes.
working on our challenges, the reason why we're not working on our challenges, the reason why you're in your toxic habit, you're in your toxic work, or you're with that toxic relationship, with someone or with yourself is because there's no awareness. Okay? Now, let's do an exercise. Okay? This one. Okay? Now, there's a concept in psychology and it's called sensory habituation. Okay? Now, let's experience sensory habituation. I want you to look at the cross in the middle. Okay? And just give yourself time, just wait it out. Try not to blink. And as you put your attention on the cross, you will notice that the color of the background is turning to gray. The different colors are disappearing from your vision. Okay? If you can now see the gray background, and if you even give yourself more time, the gray will turn into white. Now, if you can now see the gray part and you can now see that the different colors disappeared from your eyes, can you say, I see now? Or, yes, you can just type yes. Can you see that the background turned gray? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'll stop my share. So what's happening? What's happening there? What happened there is sensory habituation. So the reason why we are not moving away, the reason why we're staying in the place where we are right now, the reason why you're staying in the space that you are now is because you're so used to the pain, okay? You're so used to the trauma. You're so used to the environment. In short, what happened was sensory adaptation. In short, you can no longer identify the different colors or your surrounding or your environment because you've habituated. Okay? So everything is a blur from your end. Now, that's very difficult, right? Things will not change if there's no awareness. And the reason why there's no awareness is because you you're used to it. Okay? You're experiencing hurt, trauma, pain, depression, burnout in your workplace every day, and you feel like, okay, you're experiencing stress and you feel like, okay, it's normal, it's natural. I tell you, it's not normal, it's not natural. You're just used to it. Your senses just habituated. Okay? Now, how can I change? How can you change is awareness, through awareness. Okay? Now we have a concept. This concept is called self-mentoring. Okay? Self-mentoring is a concept where, as a mental health practitioner, we recognize our clients' ability for independence, for freedom. We recognize that if a client comes to you, one counseling will not solve it. 3 counseling sessions will not solve it. You know what? Give it 1 year of counseling session. It will not solve the problem. It will help, yes, but it will not solve. It's not the solution. Okay? So imagine, I'm going to throw this question to you. Who then is the best counselor? Who then is the best therapist for you? Okay? Counselor Bev. Okay. Correct. Correct. So the best mentor that you should have is yourself. Now I'm gonna share to you something. You know, I'm a mental health practitioner, and I also have my own life coach. Okay. I also go for therapy. I'm a therapist. I also go for therapy. Okay. Why? Why do I go for therapy? So the reason why I go for therapy is, imagine someone selling you, like, imagine I'm a baker. Okay. Imagine I'm a baker and I'm selling you my cake. Okay. I'm selling you a cake, but I don't buy my own cake. I don't eat the cake that I bake. And I don't even know the taste of the cake that I bake. Will you buy the cake from me? Okay. Will you buy the cake from me? No. How about the others? No. No. Okay. So if you will not buy a cake from a baker who doesn't know the taste of his own cake, it follows, why would someone go for therapy to you if you yourself don't add, if you're an advocate for counseling and you don't go for counseling yourself, how would you know how counseling works? How would you know that your technique really helps? Okay. If you would love to promote change with others, are you changing yourself? The best professors are the professors who are continuously learning. If I will have a mentor, if I will have a professor, I would love to learn from a professor with advanced skills, advanced knowledge. That's why, as a counselor, I advocate for counselors going for counseling, therapists going for therapy, educators having educators, mentors having mentors. Now let's go back to our self-mentoring. Okay. Now, yes, we recognize the value, the purpose of counselors in our lives. However, you know, we cannot have our counselors with us every day. You cannot be with your client every day. Okay? Right? That's why we have the concept. That's why we have the concept called self-mentoring. Because as a counselor, as a therapist, as a mental health practitioner, the best mentor that you can have is correct yourself. Okay? Now, if you can see the logo of Wellness Solutions, it's on the upper left. You can see it's a ripple with 3 circles. The first one is for you to establish your foundation. And here's the foundation. The foundation is your body, mind, spirit. Okay? The foundation is your body, mind, spirit. Let's talk about body. The body has 5 aspects. Okay? In the self-mentoring program, there are 5 aspects of the body. So we have nutrition, we have sleep, hydration, beauty, and we have movement. Now let's talk about the first one. The first one is sleep. Okay? If if you're experiencing, or if your client is experiencing, let's say, anxiety, depression, or problems, feelings of lethargy, I want you to go ahead and notice your sleep pattern. Okay? How is your sleep? Are you sleeping 7 to 8 hours quality sleep? Okay? Now, I would like to have you write down on your journals You have your pen, you have your journal. If something is triggering you, like if there's a word, a sentence, a phrase that I said that's, sort of triggering you, whether that be positive or negative, go ahead and write it down on your journal. Why? Because that means that's something that you need to work on. Okay? So I would love to emphasize the value of sleep. Quality sleep should be observed from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. So if you're not sleeping during that time, okay, then that means you're not allowing your body to recover, to restore. Okay? And a lot of the reasons why we're having difficulty sleeping is because of screen crisis. Okay? I'll type that down. So the reason why a lot of us are experiencing difficulty sleeping, it's because of screen crisis. So a lot of us, I'm not sure if your phones have monitoring apps, has monitoring, but usually, if you're spending 8 to 9 hours or more in your screen, then you're already part of that statistics. You're already part of that screen crisis because we're not supposed to expose ourselves in blue light for that really long duration. Okay? So now, because there's blue screen, some of us may be sleeping with our phones, no? And some of us, if not most of us, may even be waking up. And the first thing that we're doing is, what's the first thing that you do when you wake up? Okay? Is it grabbing your phone and checking notifications, your messages, emails? Okay? Does that resound to you? Okay? Pray first, devotional, awesome. Okay? Some of us, some of you are opening your phone, using phone. Okay? Now, let me tell you this. Your brain doesn't know what's real from what's not real. I'll repeat that. Your brain doesn't know what's real from what's not real. Therefore, if the first thing or if the last thing that you do before you sleep is you're using your phone, okay, what will happen? Okay, let's say you're using social media and then your timeline is filled with negative news or a lot of people or tulfo, mga ganon. Okay, so what will happen? Again, your mind doesn't know what's real from what's not real. Everything is a reality for your mind. Okay, so what's happening is that your mind is thinking that, okay, I have 1,000 people inside my room with me, with war going on, with fight, with drama happening. Okay, and imagine sleeping in a war zone. Imagine sleeping in really how do you call this, negative energy. Will you be able to sleep? No. So if you're asking yourself, how come I'm having difficulty sleeping? Check yourself. Are you using your phone before you sleep? Okay, and you're so mindless that you're already sleeping in without knowing that you fell asleep while using your phone. If yes is your answer, then one of the solutions that you can do is to shut off your phone. At least you can start 30 minutes before you sleep. Okay, why at least? Because it's really difficult. Because the blue screen, the blue light, the blue light is highly addictive. Okay? These business people really created these gadgets to be highly addictive. Okay. Now, if the first thing that you do in the morning is also to check your phone, wow. So you're shocking your nervous system, okay, with thousands of people, if not millions of people in your room once you wake up. Okay. So that's a practical, that's a practical solution that you can do. Next one, let's do hydration. Okay. So hydration depends on your BMI, depends on your weight, depends on your health, and also depends on your heart condition. Go ahead and consult your doctor on the prescribe water intake. Okay. But on average, we should be taking at least 2 liters a day, right? Why do we need to hydrate? We're practically water. We're practically water beings, right? Because we're made up of 75% water. So we need to hydrate regularly. So if you're noticing you're having dry hair, dry skin, what else? Headache, backache, check your hydration. It could be lack of water. Next one, let's talk about beauty. Okay. Now I want you to look at your face in the mirror. And do you see what you like? Do you find yourself beautiful? Do you find yourself handsome? Okay. No one's responding. Yes po, GGSS. Awesome. That's good. Okay. So if you do not like what you see, okay, if you do not see someone who's really beautiful, know that you are beautiful and know that you are so handsome. Okay. And if you do not, if you do not feel beautiful when you look in the mirror, then that's something that you need to work on. Okay. Aside from really looking beautiful, working on how you carry yourself, but at the same time, going deep. Okay. Going deeper is that the concept of beauty in the body aspect of self-mentoring is really recognizing your physical appearance as a sign, as a signal of your body to you. Okay? So let's go back. If your nails are weak, if your hair is brittle, then it could be a sign that you may be lacking some calcium. Okay? If your joints are aching, it could be a sign that you're lacking potassium or you're lacking collagen, right? If your body is aching, then perhaps you are taking on so much responsibility. Okay? If your back is, like your lower back is painful, then it could be a signal that you lack water, you lack movement. Okay? So again, aside from the physical, the aesthetic part, know that your body is very smart. Know that your body is very intuitive. And that most of the time, most of our problems, our body is actually already trying to tell us what you need. Okay? We're just not, we're just not listening. Okay? Pimple breakout. That what is it telling you? Right? It's telling you something. Now, next one. Wow, I love this because I need this too. Okay. Movement. Okay. So when we say movement, we talk about screen crisis globally. It's globally happening, right? Now, there's also a concept called, let me type it down. Okay. Oops, it's not typing. Okay. Okay. There. So there's also globally, it's happening, a concept called convenience crisis or comfort crisis. Like if you want food, you can just go order in, food app and have it deliver right in your doorstep. Okay. Now there are also like, everything is just so convenient. like 10 years ago, we will not be able to do Zoom. Like you will really go and travel if you would love to, to connect and learn with me, right? But now we can just, really just click this, click that, and you'll be connected. The next one is your clothes when you're shopping, right? Nowadays, it's so easy to shop. Okay, difficult to pay. No, just kidding. Okay, so it's so easy to, it's now just so very easy for you to shop. Okay, you no longer have to go to the mall and, walk in order for you to buy, to purchase something that you like. Okay, according to some scientists, sitting is the new smoking. Okay, sitting is the new smoking. So if you have wearables, like, like watches, wearables are these gadgets that we wear to measure like our steps, our heartbeat. There's also a wearable that could measure your glucose. Okay. So those are the different, that's one of the interventions that you can do to bring it to your awareness. How many steps are you doing? No, I want to share to you the number of steps that I'm doing if I am not mindfully working on my movement. Can you make a guess? Okay, so the ideal steps that we should be doing every day is 10,000. Okay. 8,000 is close. 10,000. Okay? That's the ideal. That's the recommended. Okay? Now, how many steps are you doing? If you have wearables or if you have phones who's tracking your step, 100 steps. Okay? Wow. Cool. 8 to 10, 10 to 12. Love it. Awesome. 30 minutes walking, 1K mostly. Okay? I used to have really low, nahiya naman ako sa sabihin tuloy. Okay, I used to have, really low movement around, really low, around 300 steps. That's just me going out the garage, driving, parking, walking to the office. That's about it. Okay? Now, the convenience crisis that's happening to us is our way of making everything convenient, from our food, right? From our food to our connections. Okay? And because of convenience crisis, it's actually highly related with inflammatory diseases. Okay? Inflammatory diseases such as autoimmune, such as cancer. What else? Heart conditions. Okay? So if you're like me, okay, used to be like me, who's not mindful with your steps, then this is a reminder. Ideal steps is 8 to 10,000. So how are you with it? How are you faring with it? If you're experiencing anxiety, depression, difficulty sleeping, stress, burnout, I want you to identify your sleep, your water intake, the signs that you're getting from your body, your movement, okay? And the last one, this one, nutrition, okay? Wow. Another concept that I will be sharing to you. Okay. So we are having screen crisis, we're having convenience crisis. The third one, under nutrition, that we're having is we're having fiber crisis. Fiber crisis is we're no longer eating enough fiber. Okay, where can we get fiber? From fruits and vegetables. Okay. Now, I will be, why am I emphasizing? Why am I emphasizing on consumption of fiber? The reason why I am emphasizing on this is because gut, our gut is our second brain. Okay? I can see some of you are sharing about serotonin, dopamine. You know, guess what? Serotonin and dopamine, it's it's majority of the release of serotonin and dopamine, it's actually released in our not brain. Surprise. It's in our gut. Okay? So once again, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling depressed, down, anxious, go ahead and check your fiber consumption. Okay. Now, there are a lot of studies showing the relationship, you know. Okay, sorry. Ice cream. Okay. Oh, cool question. Okay. Okay. Right. What about for people who can't walk due to their lower limbs dysfunctional? Okay. There are a lot of other exercises that can still be done. Okay. And yeah, even if the lower limb is dysfunctional, it's still advisable to move the muscles. Okay, that's why we have physical therapy. Okay, so the reason why it's emphasized is because most of our hormones are also released from our muscles. Okay, and anything that you don't use, it shrinks, it dies. So imagine if you're not using your muscles, you're not walking, or for people who are sick, who are having muscle dystrophy. Okay, so a lot of these people are also experiencing depressive symptoms because again, most of the hormones are, being released out in our muscles. Okay. Oh, so let's have a recap. That's the first part of our body. Okay. That's the first part of the body. The sleep, hydration, beauty, movement, nutrition, and I shared to you some concepts globally that's happening, the different crises that we are experiencing. Now I mentioned how smart our body is, right? Now this talk, now this talk is really not just about talk. I want you to experience things, okay? Because whenever I don't know how you learn, but I learn best through experience, okay? Now I mentioned how powerful, how smart, how full our body's full of wisdom. Okay. And most of the time, we don't connect with our body. That's why we don't hear it. Now, I invite you to go ahead, find your most comfortable space, find your most comfortable position. I am sitting on the floor. Okay. So if you're like me, you can just go ahead and find your most relaxed position. Now, this time I invite you to wear a headset so that you can hear me better. Okay. Now, thumbs up. We will be doing a meditation. Okay. Now, thumbs up if you're already ready to do the meditation. Okay. Okay. We will do a body scan. Okay. So this will take around 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. How about the rest? Are you ready? Okay. All right, awesome. Let's drink water. Okay. Now find your most comfortable position. Close your eyes. Command your body to relax, relax, relax. Now bring your awareness on the space between your eyebrow. If there's any tension, any worry, go ahead, release that. And if you feel distracted, it's okay. Just pull back, bring back your awareness on the space between your eyebrow. Now I want you to go ahead. Let's do 3 cleansing breath. And as you inhale, notice that you inhale clarity, serenity, and peace. And as you exhale tension, worry, low energy. Now let's do 3 rounds of cleansing breath. Inhale, hold, hold as long as you can, and release. Witness tension being released from your body. Now go ahead. Let's do 1 more cleansing breath. Inhale. Hold. Release. Which no longer serve you. Release it from your system. Release it from your body. 1 last round of cleansing breath. Inhale. Hold as long as you can. And let go. Now let's do a quick body scan. Let's start on the soles of your feet. Notice any pain and discomfort going up to your ankles. Notice any pain going higher and higher. Notice the skin of your leg, the muscles, the bone. Is there any pain, any discomfort going up, up, up to your knees? Notice your joints, the muscles. Do you feel any pain? Do you feel any discomfort going higher and higher up to your thighs? Notice any pain. Bring your awareness on your hips. Do you feel any tension, any heaviness? Notice your pelvic. Notice any pain. Go up. Scan your kidneys. Go higher and higher. Notice your organs, your internal organs. Scan your liver, your colon, your pancreas. Scan your digestive system. Is there any discomfort, any pain? Now, breathe in and out. Notice your lungs, your diaphragm. Notice your heart. Do you feel any pain? Do you feel any discomfort? Bring your awareness on your spine, going up, 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 up to your head. Notice your neck, your nape, your shoulders. Do you feel any pain, any heaviness, discomfort? Your hands, your arms. Bring your awareness to your eyes, your nose, your mouth, heaviness. Bring your awareness to that part. And I want you to go ahead and ask your body, what does it need? What does your body need? Does it need more sleep, quality sleep, perhaps? Perhaps hydration, movement, more fiber? Do you need medical attention? Do you need lesser screen time? Perhaps you need a massage. Perhaps you need to relax. Go ahead. Listen to your body. Your body is so smart. Your body knows the answer. What is the answer? What is it that your body needs? Perhaps you can hear it. Perhaps you can see. Or perhaps you can feel it. Now I want you to witness a warm light on that part of your body, filled with unconditional love, starting from that part of your body, going out to different parts of your body, going out to all of your body, covering you with unconditional love. Now I want you to come back to here and now. Know that we're doing a body scan exercise. And when you're done, gently move your fingers, gently move your toes, gently move your shoulders, gently move your head from left to right. And at the count of 3, just come back, gently blink, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Wow. How was that? Welcome back. How was that for you? Okay. Relaxing. Which part of your body was in pain, in discomfort? What was it? What was it that you needed? Revitalizing, relaxing, calming. Felt good. Okay. Back. You need to relax. Okay. How about the rest? What was it that you needed? What was your body asking from you? Is that progressive muscle relaxation? Um, it's body scan. Okay. Need proper sleep. Back pain, neck pain. Okay. You need sleep. Wow. Nice. Nice, no? Detachment from gadget. Okay. Thank you so much. Need food. Yay, what kind of food? Okay. Oops. And a massage. Need to unwind. Awesome. Go ahead. Thank your body for the wonderful gift of health, life. Okay. I can feel the pain in my tummy. What do you need, Joy? Okay. Now let's go back. Now let's go to the second part. Wow, let's go back to the second part of self-mentoring. Now, the second part of self-mentoring is mind. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Whatever in the self-mentoring class, no, in the self-mentoring program, when we talk about past, we talk about all the patterns that was created when we were children. So know that whatever is happening in your life right now, know that that is a pattern. And the only way for you, other people call it personality in psychology, but know that personality is a pattern. It's a pattern that's formed. Okay? All of your belief is also a pattern that has been created in your past. Now, if you are experiencing hurt, pain, let's say, a client of mine believe that, let's say kanina, I work on someone and her belief is that she's not worthy. Okay? Her belief is she's not worthy. Now, when we look back, it turns out that in her past, she experienced feelings of unworthiness. Okay? Now, if you will not work on your patterns, if you will not work on your patterns of I am unworthy, I am unloved, I am not beautiful, what else? Life is difficult. Okay? So all of these beliefs, know this, that these are your patterns, but in our first exercise, if you could recall, because you're so used to that pattern, you don't see it. So because you're so used to your belief, to your BS, okay? You know what's BS? Can you make a guess what's a BS? Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. Okay. Yes. So your belief system. Okay. So now, because we're so used with our belief system, which, is in our system, in our life for as long as we are alive, just like our first exercise, you cannot see it. Why? Because you're habituated. So how can you change something? How can you change a pattern if you've been habituated, right? So you might think that, okay, oh, I'm in a toxic relationship with myself. Oh, my partner is toxic. Oh, my workmates are toxic. Oh, this career is toxic. But guess what? Guess what? You're the common denominator. Okay? Now, your belief is so powerful because your belief becomes your reality. And the only way for us to work on your belief is to bring it out to your awareness. How do we work on that? Okay. You can bring out your journal. Let's just do a simple exercise. Okay. Now I want you to write down, I just want you to write down all the relationships, all the relationships female relationships that you had. That boils down from your friends, that boils down from your, from your coworkers who are female, to your mom, okay? And, just write them down. How is your relationship with your mom? How is your relationship with your aunt? How is your relationship with your sister? And you know what? What you will realize, okay, is that as you are writing on these different relationships with the female figures in your life, you will realize there's a common theme. Okay? So it could be, your boss, your female boss was very perfectionist. Then your mom was very perfectionist. Okay? And then you find yourself perhaps, competing with your, with a sibling, competing with a workmate. Now, what's the belief there? The belief there is, I am not enough. Okay? Because you've grown up, you grew up with a parent, with a guardian, with a teacher who made you feel that you have to be perfect, and whatever your output is, there's criticism. Okay, so just find the pattern, and once you find the pattern, that will give you an idea of what your belief is and what you need to work on. Okay? Now, the next one is present. Some of you are very familiar with mindfulness or presentism. The concept of mindfulness answers this. The reason why you are anxious is because you are living in the future. So you're just so excited, you're just so anxious, you're just so looking forward in the future. And when you're depressed, it's because you're living in the past. So you have regrets, you have resentments, you feel like, you're not seen, you're not loved, you've lost a relationship, you've lost this, you've lost someone. Okay? So if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling depressed, it's because you're in the past. Now, the concept of presentism is you to bring yourself into the present. Okay? So there are a lot of exercises that you can do to be present. One of my most favorite exercises is walking. Okay? Walking. Okay? It's mindful walking, and really just shut off your phone, remove all your gadgets. You can put your hands on your back, okay? And then tilt your head down. And then no footwear. Just walk barefoot. You just try to walk for at least 10 minutes, looking down, looking at your feet while you're walking. Just try it. So many insights will come out. Okay. And yeah, you can just connect with me if you will try that exercise and let me know. How's your mindful walking exercise? How's your mindful walking experience? And last one for the mind is the future. Okay. So for the future, you will connect with your future self. You will connect with your North Star. And your North Star will give you an idea of what your purpose is. In case you don't know your purpose yet, you can do this exercise, future self exercise, and know your North Star, know where you're going, and find the aligned steps to be your future self. Okay? Let's have a recap of the mind concept. We will heal the past, bring it out into awareness, find your pattern, and work on your past. Bring yourself in the present. Have gratitude. Learn, okay? Learn from your past. And be motivated. Be excited. Be purposeful with your future self. And pull it down. Integrate the learnings. Integrate your future self to the you now. We'll do an exercise later. It's really gonna be exciting. But I will let you choose. Okay, last one. So the last part of self-mentoring, this is my favorite. Okay? Connection to God. My study, I studied resilience. Resilience among people who lost their parents. Okay? And the predictor, the variable for resilience. Resilience is a concept of the ability to bounce back after an adversity. So that's the theoretical definition of resilience. Now, after the death of a loved one or after an adversity, this is the predictor of resilience, of thriving, of growth. It's connection to God. Okay? I also studied quality of life of elderly because I'm a certified grandma's girl. So I really love the elderly. And this is one predictor of quality of life among elderly. It's connection to God. It's spirituality. It's faith. Okay? Now, how do we reconcile everything? Okay? So this is the Wellness Solutions Program. The Wellness Solutions Program is interconnection and integration of the body, mind, spirit. And you know what? I noticed earlier in the comment section, in the chat box, that the wellness solutions is this. The solution to wellness is this. Know that the wellness solutions is not cure all, okay? But in my 10 plus years of experience as a mental health practitioner, this is what I learned. So I was walking, doing my favorite exercise. So I was walking, and there was just this aha moment. There was just this aha moment of really integrating all the approaches I've learned. I've learned concepts of CBT, SFBT, mindfulness, behaviorism, NLP, hypnotherapy, mindfulness, blah blah blah. Okay? Theta healing. Okay, so I learned that. That's my favorite, by the way. My favorite approach in wellness is theta healing. Okay. Now, while I was walking, here's an aha. The solution to wellness, the solution to mental health is this. So I saw someone commented in the chat box earlier. Can you share to me what's your guess? It starts with letter L. This is the solution to mental health. This is the solution to wellness. And this is the solution for us mental health practitioners to have a healthy, a happy, and a life with awe. Okay? Yay. Correct. It's lifestyle. Okay? Lifestyle. It's lifestyle. Mental health is not one session counseling. Mental health is not 3 sessions therapy. Mindfulness is not doing one meditation. Okay? Mental health is a lifestyle. And if you're drinking water every day, if you're sleeping every day, same goes with mental health. It's a daily commitment to yourself. Okay? It's a daily commitment to do self-mentoring, so that you'll have self-leadership, okay? And after self-leadership, self-mastery. So those are the levels of Wellness Solutions Self-Mentoring Program. Now, let's do an exercise, okay? Christine and Angie, please help me with this. I will be asking you. Let's go back to the different exercises. Now, whatever that you choose, it's really the best, okay? Now, here's what we can do. Would you like to work on your past? Would you like to connect with the best version of you, health-wise, the body side, the body? Or would you like to work on the body, the mind, or the spirit part? Okay? There. So these are the three to choose from. We will be doing our last exercise. Really powerful. Know whatever you choose, it's beautiful. Know that whatever you choose, that's what exactly you need. I'm not sure if we can do a poll. Let's do a poll. Ay, wala. Okay, there's no poll. Okay. Yeah, there's no poll. Okay. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Thumbs up if you're into body. Heart if you're into mind. Okay. And what's the other emoji? Okay. And haha. Yeah. Haha react if you're into spirit. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Haha if you're into spirit. Heart if you're into mind. And like if you're into body. Parang wala sa body, no? Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do heart. Let's do the mind. Okay. Okay. Again, know that whatever you chose, know that whatever, the community chose, it's perfectly right for you. So what we're gonna do with the past is, I'm sorry, with the mind is I will connect you with the best. Someone message, haha, heart, thumbs up. Yeah, I would love that too. Okay. Why not, Miss Bev? Why can we not have all? Give us all. Okay. So you know the drill. Go ahead. Find your most relaxed position. Okay. We will connect with your future self. Okay. We will connect with your future self. By the way, this is also one of my favorite exercises. My most favorite, kung meron siyang, if there's a hierarchy of my favorite creative imagery, so I call them creative imagery, is purpose. Okay? It's purpose, finding your purpose. I call it alignment exercise. Okay? So, find your most relaxed position. You know the drill. Close your eyes. Command your body. Relax, relax, relax. If you hear other sounds from my space or from your space, the more you hear them, the deeper relaxation you feel. And as you hear my voice and hear other sounds, you feel joy. You feel peace. Notice your heartbeat and feel happiness and joy as you feel your heart beating. I want you to go ahead, go inside your heart space. Inside your heart space is a safe space. It's a safe place. It could be indoor or outdoor. It could be a room or a building. It could be a desert, mountain top, lake. It could be the beach. Wherever it is, this is your happy space. This is your safe place. If you're feeling distracted, it's okay. Just notice your thoughts, pull it, anchor it in your safe place. Now look around your safe space. What do you see? Notice the temperature. Now in your safe space, you see a giant screen. A cinema-size screen. And the screen is eye level, so your head is a little tilted up, perhaps around 20 to 30 degrees, looking up at the giant screen. And as you look at the screen, you see images in the screen. And the images that you see in the screen is you 1 year from now. And you see your heart's greatest desire. This is what you really want. This is who you want to become. What are the images that you see in the screen? Who are you with? What are you doing? What are you wearing? Where are you? What are you feeling? And I want you to go ahead and take a wisdom, an advice, or a guide from the one near you. What is it that you need to learn now in order for you to have that space, that reality 1 year from now? Perhaps you can hear a word or feel it or see it. Whatever it is, take note of the word, advice, guidance, or theme. And the images change to 3 years from now. 3 years from now, what are you doing? Who are you with? This is your heart's greatest desire. This is who you want to be. This is what you really want to do. What are you doing? What are you wearing? Who are you with? You can even look around the screen and see the things, people, situations that help you go in that space and time, that lead you to that desire of yours. Now go ahead and receive a guide, a word, a theme from that image, from that situation 3 years from now, and receive it. Receive the guidance. And the images change to 5 years from now. 5 years from now. Who are you? Who are you with? This is your heart's greatest desire. This is your prayer. This is your deepest want. This is what your heart really want to have. Who are you with? What are you doing? Scan the image, scan the screen. What are the events, situations, people that lead you in this moment? Perhaps you hear a word or see images or feel things. Whatever you receive, know that's exactly what you needed to receive. Now I want you to come back to your safe space and say thank you, a different vision that you see, and I want you to go ahead and integrate, receive all the guidance, the 3 themes, 3 guidance that you receive, the wisdom that you receive, and I want you to go ahead and integrate them to the you now. Receive the wisdom that you got, the message that you received. And in your safe space, I want you to look ahead and I want you to see few meters away from you is your future self 5 years from now. This is your happiest, successful, healthy, purposeful self. I want you to see how does your future self look? How does your future self speak, think? What is your future self eating, doing? Who is your future self's friends, inner circle? What is your future self's job, career, business? Now I want you to go ahead and with the wisdom that you receive, I want you to go ahead and walk forward. Go ahead, move forward to your future self. And I want you to go ahead, go closer until you're face to face with your future self, who is purposeful, who is happy, who is contented, who is healthy, who is abundant, who is loving and kind, who is connected to God. And I want you to go ahead and integrate yourself to your future self. And you and your future self are one and the same in all levels, in all cells, in all areas. Take your time. Witness yourself integrating to your future self. Witness a golden light coming from your heart space as you gently become one with your future self. Go expand in your body, all over your body. You're filled with unconditional, pure love, purpose, happiness, joy, and health. And know that you are your future self now. At the count of 3, witness a golden rain from heaven going down, showering your head, your body, all over your body. Bringing it to here and now, bringing you back to present. Know that we're doing a future self exercise. At the count of 3, just come back. Gently blink, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Wow. How are you? How's the exercise? How was that for you? Okay. Enlightening, eye-opening, exciting, and motivating. New me, soothing. Okay. I have perfectly visualized the person I wanted to be. Okay. Right. Peaceful. Wow. So beautiful. Okay. Integrating, relaxing, peace of mind. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Now, that's the wellness solutions self-mentoring. And know that whatever you have learned in our class is roughly around 10% of the wellness solutions self-mentoring. Now you've learned the theoretical, you've experienced a taste of wellness solutions self-mentoring. Now, I would like to invite you. A lot of you are asking, how can I have a certificate? How can I learn from you, Miss Bev? Now, if you would like, to continue your learning, if you would like me to guide you, and if you would like to earn a certificate of participation, okay? So let me just show the certificate of participation. So if you would like to get a certificate of participation and be certified for the Wellness Solutions Self-Mentoring Program, I would love to invite you to go ahead and enroll a 2-day class with me. So it's scheduled on July 21 and 28. These are 2 Sundays. Why do we need 2 days? Because I need you to integrate all the lessons. So these are lessons, these are experiences. You will experience different demo, and we will have a breakout sessions where you will learn how to do what I do. So if you love the meditation, if you love the creative imagery exercises that you experience and you want to learn how to do it and many more, okay, I invite you to go ahead and enroll the Wellness Solutions Self-Mentoring Program. So the price of self-mentoring class is 3,900. And the inclusions are, you will get a self-mentoring manual. You will have a live virtual 8-hour online class with me. You will also have an exclusive WhatsApp group for accountability programs. And this is a lifetime WhatsApp group, okay? Meaning if you have questions in your wellness, if you have questions with your clients, know that you will have a support group and you will have an accountability group who got your back. Okay? So I will be there for you if you have a question. Now, if you will enroll now, okay, if you will enroll now, you will receive these bonuses. You will receive an everyday mindfulness workbook. You will receive my creative imagery book. if you notice the scripts that I am using, I have a compilation of the scripts that I use when you want to find your purpose, when you want to see your best self, when you want to work with your past, when you want to do healing, when you want to do forgiveness. Okay, and so many more. So if that's something that you'd like to have, I will give that to you as a bonus. So if you have a client and goes for you for forgiveness, resentment, then you have a guide, you have a script, and the price of my creative imagery book is priced at 1,000 pesos. But if you enroll in the self-mentoring class, you'll have it for free. I'll give that to you for free. So here are the things that you will have for free. You will have the self-mentoring manual. You will have everyday mindfulness. These are 10 mindfulness activities that you can do. One of which is what I taught you, which is mindful walking. And you will have my creative imagery book with 30 plus scripts to work on yourself and to work with your clients. The total value of what you will get in the class is priced at 9,200 pesos. But, if you will book now, okay, if you will book now, I will give you a fast action bonus, meaning I will give you a free one-on-one coaching. I would just like to present to you some of my clients that I work with one-on-one. So this client is a counselor, and she feels like she's using her own energy, and she feels drained whenever she's doing counseling sessions. I work with her on a one-on-one session, and we dig her belief. And her belief is that she's using her own energy, and she needs to be spent. She needs to be tired in order to fulfill her meaning, her purpose. We change that, and this is her experience. And it's just, 1 hour. It's just one session. Another client of mine, okay? Client came to me because she's feeling sad. She's not, she's not getting pregnant, and she's been married for 5 to 7 years. We dig under data healing, okay, under data state, we change her belief. Her belief is she's not capable, she's not able to become a mom. And after 2 weeks, go ahead and read the testimonial. I work with her, and after 2 weeks, they have their baby. Okay? Another one, this is a teacher, and she's having problem with her finances. She worked with me. I dig her, we dig her problem, her belief, and her belief is money is difficult, and money is quick to be released, okay, to go away. Okay, she worked with me, and guess what? She 10 times the money that she came to me for a session. All for a single session, all for working with me on a one-on-one. Okay? So if you will book now, okay, a coaching session with me, a one-on-one coaching session with me is worth 3,300 pesos. Okay? So most of the clients I work with are working professionals and entrepreneurs. And I charge them 3,300 one-on-one session. If you enroll self-mentoring class, I'll give that to you for free. So everything that's free for you is the coaching, the manual, the book, and everyday mindfulness. Okay? So for those who are connected, who are in another country, 3,900 is just $80. Okay? It's $80. So if you would love to spend your 2 Sundays with me and learn how to do the things that I do, how to learn self-mentoring, how to empower yourself and empower your clients, okay? How to promote freedom, I invite you to go ahead and save your seat here. Know that the fast action bonus is only valid for 24 hours. The self-mentoring class will happen on July 21 and July 28. The fast action bonus of one-on-one coaching with me will only be valid until tomorrow, 7 p.m. Philippine time. You only have to pay $9.99, okay, or $20. You only have to pay $20 to save your seat. Okay? If you're from another country, you may connect with me. You may send your payment via PayPal or via bank transfer. So let's just have a recap. What are you going to get in the Wellness Solutions program? You're going to get a lot. You're going to learn a lot. And when I say learn, I mean learn. When I say learn, you will get out from our webinar, you will get out from the self-mentoring class with the specific skills that you needed. So more than the knowledge, okay, it's just 10%. My style of teaching is 10% knowledge, 50% application. I don't know the math, and the rest is application. Okay? So that's knowledge. You will experience it and you will apply it. And you will even have an after-class support after you enroll the program. And it's a lifetime support. So if you would love to learn with me, if you believe in spirituality, in counseling, spirituality in wellness, if you believe that the solution in mental health is lifestyle, I invite you to attend my class. That's July 21 and July 28. Go ahead and secure your spot. You can send your down payment. Just send your down payment $9.99 or $20 to secure your slot, to secure your bonuses. Okay? A lot of bonuses for you out there. Okay? So once again, you'll get all these bonuses. You'll have your everyday mindfulness. You'll have creative imagery book. That's 30 plus script for you for free. You'll have a one-on-one coaching with me, all for $80 or 3,900 pesos. And all you have to do is send to me a down payment of $999. Let's see what my students are saying about wellness solutions. I was truly amazed when I heard about wellness solutions from Ms. Bev. I believe this is the answer I've been looking for. By focusing on the core of the wellness solution, I will be more effective as practicing counselor. I am deeply grateful to Ms. Bev for sharing this with us. I look forward to deepening my knowledge further. I believe that through wellness solutions, I will be able to help more people. This is coming from a mental health practitioner. Okay, Ms. Bev has a quite different approach in teaching wellness solutions by starting to the most basic yet most necessary to do with her nurturing and personalized approach in dealing with each client. Okay, thank you, Ma'am Bev, for imparting wellness knowledge that empowers us to improve our mental and physical health through practical lifestyle changes. So once again, if you love this session, would love to know, did you love this session? If you love this session, I hope you did. To give you, how do you call this? To give you an overview, this is the class. This is the webinar that we spent. I would love to thank Christine. I would love to thank Angie. We are the Wellness Solutions team. We are a very small team of 3 beautiful, lovely ladies. Yes. And we are living with purpose. We want the logo of Wellness Solutions. It's a ripple effect. You know what? I give a lot of free classes. I can give this to you for free. I don't mind. We're spending almost 2 hours together. You know what? What's another, right? I created self-mentoring program. I can give it to you for free. You know why I'm not giving it for free? Okay? Because when things are given for free, usually they're taken for granted. So I want you to be invested. Your payment here is not your payment to wellness solutions. Your payment here is you saying yes to yourself. And if you will look at the logo of wellness solutions, it's a ripple. It's a ripple. Because we believe in the wellness solutions that if you change yourself, you will change everyone around you. And it really all starts with you having that awareness and changing yourself. The only person that you can change, as a mental health practitioner, it's so difficult to change to change yourself. It's so difficult to change yourself. What more if you will change others? It's practically impossible. So that's not a bad news. That's not a bad news. You know, that's our superpower. I want to remind that to you. That's our superpower. Our superpower is our ability to have self-awareness and change ourselves. And by changing ourselves, that's the ripple effect. So thank you so much. You know what? This is the purpose that I am living. This is a program I've created for 10 plus years, and it has come into fruition. And I would love to share it to you. I would love to teach you the skills. I would love to pass it on to you. Know that I can give all this for free. I gave a lot of bonuses already. It's like the class is practically free. So this time I want you to say yes for yourself. So I will be sending to you the landing page. So kindly click on the link to register. So just check on the website. Thank you so much. Wonderful session. Thank you, Sorenda. Thank you, everyone. What time on July 21, 28? I will be joining from Canada. It's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. to 12 noon, 2 p.m. Yeah. Okay. Right? So that's the link. So go ahead, and if you want to have, the class with me, we're sending the registration link. Okay, that's the registration link. You just click on the link to register, and you will be enrolled in the class, and you will be receiving the details of the class. So I really, really love, to see you in class. If you have any questions, if you would like to connect with me, that's my WhatsApp, that's my email, and go ahead and connect with us. Thank you so much for joining us, for spending your Saturday with the team. And we send you love. Hope to see you all in class. Bye-bye.